Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the world of literature and explore the depths of human experience. Today, we're going to talk about Memoirs of Napoleon by Louis-Antoine Fauvelet de Bourrienne. This work is significant in the literary canon because it provides a unique perspective on one of history's most fascinating figures. To understand the context of Memoirs of Napoleon, let's take a step back and look at the historical period in which it was written. The early 19th century was a time of great upheaval in Europe, with the French Revolution and the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte dominating the headlines. Bourrienne's memoirs offer a first-hand account of Napoleon's life and reign, providing valuable insights into the mind and motivations of this complex figure. From a literary perspective, Memoirs of Napoleon relates to several major traditions, including the genres of biography, autobiography, and historical narrative. The work is also influenced by the Enlightenment values of reason, individualism, and intellectual curiosity. Authors like Jean-Jacques Rousseau and Voltaire, who were prominent figures in the Enlightenment movement, likely shaped Bourrienne's writing style and philosophical outlook. One of the most significant themes in Memoirs of Napoleon is the concept of leadership and power. Through Bourrienne's account, we see Napoleon as a multifaceted figure, both brilliant and flawed, confident and insecure. This nuanced portrayal challenges readers to think critically about the nature of leadership and the consequences of our actions. For example, when Napoleon says, "An army marches on its stomach," he highlights the importance of logistics and practicality in military strategy. However, this quote also reveals a deeper aspect of Napoleon's personality, his ability to balance grand vision with attention to detail. In terms of literary devices, Bourrienne employs a range of techniques to bring Napoleon's story to life. He uses vivid descriptions, dialogue, and anecdotes to create a sense of intimacy and immediacy, drawing the reader into the world of 19th century France. The memoirs also contain elements of drama, suspense, and tragedy, making them a compelling read for anyone interested in history, literature, or human psychology. The cultural impact of Memoirs of Napoleon cannot be overstated. This work has influenced countless other books, films, and artworks about Napoleon and his era. For instance, Tolstoy's War and Peace, which is set during the Napoleonic Wars, owes a debt to Bourrienne's memoirs in its portrayal of Napoleon as a complex, multifaceted figure. More recently, filmmakers like Stanley Kubrick and Martin Scorsese have drawn on Memoirs of Napoleon for inspiration, using the work as a starting point for their own explorations of power, leadership, and human nature. In conclusion, Memoirs of Napoleon by Louis-Antoine Fauvelet de Bourrienne is more than just a historical document. It's a window into the soul of an era. It reminds us that even the most monumental figures are made of flesh and blood, driven by passions and weaknesses as much as by ideals and ambitions. This work remains important today because it challenges us to consider the complexities of leadership, the consequences of our actions, and the enduring power of human narrative. As we reflect on the legacy of Napoleon and his era, we're reminded that literature has the power to transcend time and culture, speaking to fundamental aspects of the human experience. Whether you're a history buff, a literary enthusiast, or simply someone who loves a good story, Memoirs of Napoleon is a work that will captivate and inspire you. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.